My goodness, do we have a spread out here today, and it's for a very special day. We've got Grant Hunter, the corporate chef from Perry's, and you are here telling us about National Sirloin Day?
National Filet Day.
Filet Day. Got you.
And I brought a couple other items as well.
Well, here's the thing, is that is most certainly not a filet. It is the biggest one I've ever seen.
That is Perry's signature pork chop. It's kind of what we're known for.
Yeah.
It's 7 fingers high. It's measured that way because that's how the butchers did it back in the day.
So there's 5, well, 5 and then 2 more, right?
2 more.
Yeah.
It's slow smoked over live pecan wood. We have our own barbecue spice rub that we use, finished off with a little bit of steak butter. It's caramelized with a little bit of sugar, so it almost has a candy on the outside. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, it looks. How do you cook that? First of all, I know
it's done in a smoker. It smokes 5 to 7 hours over live pecan wood.
So it
we
falls
have
apart.
a rotisserie smoker that we go for about 5 to 7 hours on it. So a couple other items. We have our filet Perry. It's a bacon wrapped 8-ounce filet with jumbo lump crab. Our steak butter finished with asparagus. Then, of course, we also have our Chateaubriand. This is an 8-ounce filet. It's actually brought to the table. It's served on a hot skillet as a pork chop. Carved table side, beautiful presentation.
So it doesn't cool down. It's not all cold as you get it. You know, it comes off, feel nice and warm.
And we normally bring it out a little bit under what the guests ask, and we do a little show and heat it up on the hot skillet.
So it's an experience. The meal is. So I noticed that Kirk is out here already. All right.
Oh, you have meat out here?
Yeah. Oh, surprise, surprise! Like you didn't know.
I might as well get some, right?
I think one of the things, and you could probably agree with this, that makes like a steakhouse steak look really good is the butter that goes on top, right?
Yes.
So how do you make fancy butter like that?
We use a steak butter. It's a garlic herb butter, and you can get as fancy as you want. We do a little bit of garlic, a little bit of lemon juice. It's got some parsley, it's got some chives, a little bit of cayenne. But when you're at the house, just get creative. Whatever you feel like putting in it. If you want to do some lemon, some dill, that goes great on some fish. You can just go nuts with it. Sky's the limit when you get to seasoning butters.
And then you melt it over the top, and you look like a pro.
Melt it over the top.
And you have a quick way to show us how to cook steak, right?
Like, yes.
Because everybody is so afraid of messing up a good cut. So how do you cook a steak like that?
The first thing you want to do is when you can go to your local grocery store, talk to your butcher a little bit. The first thing you want to do is make sure you're looking for a nice bright red. If it looks pale, it's probably not as fresh as you want it to be. And if you look, you'll see fine little marbling lines, the fat lines. We call them lightning bolts. The more, the better.
And you said we got to wrap it up, but you put it on the grill. 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
2 minutes on 2 minutes. You get a nice, lovely little diamond pattern, that little steakhouse diamond pattern that people love. Take a little bit of your garlic herb butter, put it across the top. Let it melt. Maybe finish it with a little parsley.
Look at it drip down the side.
Sit down and have dinner with your significant other. And if you don't have time, come see us. I'll do it for you.
Well, thank you very much. Grant again from Perry's. There's a bunch of locations around town. Where's the closest one?
Park Meadows.
Park Meadows.
Lone Tree.
And I mean, you get stuff like this out there.
Symphony kebab. Fantastic. A little bit of everything.
So thank you very much for coming in. Again, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. 8 minutes total.
That's about mid-rare.
Yep.
And if you want to go a little bit more, go 3 minutes on everything, and you're about medium.
I think I'm just going to come to you and have you do it for me.
Come on down.
All right.
We'll take care of you.
We'll send it back. We'll send it back in. No, you get out of here. We'll send it back in. All this will be gone by the time you come back out to us, guys.
Greg is going to try to keep the whole table for himself and take home leftovers. Right now, this is southbound I-25 at 84th Avenue.